Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you my no makeup tutorial. I absolutely love no makeup, but it actually does take quite a bit of work. So I'm going to show you guys how I achieve this look in this tutorial. So first I'm going to prime using this Bare Minerals foundation primer, and I just go ahead and rub that all over my face. Next, I'm using the NARS Flawless Foundation. It's a liquid foundation that I just blot on the top of my hand and then go ahead and dab it in with a foundation brush. And then I just blot it all around my face where I want the makeup to go and blend it in using a circular motion. Next, I use the NARS Creamy Concealer in shade Amande, and this I'm going to put underneath my eyes to try and cover up those bags just a little bit. And then I go ahead and do it on the bridge of my nose and in the center of my forehead. This is kind of highlighting the areas that I want to look lighter. And then I use this knockoff beauty blender that I got from Forever 21, and I wet it underneath the sink and go ahead and just blend it in. Just blend for your life during this step. So to set my foundation, I use the Laura Mercier setting powder, and then I take the same beauty blender and just dab on the setting powder, on the areas where I had applied the concealer. So the setting powder just makes it a little smoother, so you can't really tell that you did add the concealer. And if there's any area that you didn't blend, just go ahead and blend that in before you put on the powder. This is important because once you put the powder on, it's set in stone. So make sure you blend it out pretty well. And to be honest with you, it doesn't have to look perfect. Next, I use both Milani, the Eyebrow pen, and then the tinted pen. So I go in with the crayon first and just outline the shape of my eyebrows in a harsh line underneath, and then I make another harsh line on the top. And I do the same thing on the other side, just really taking my time to make sure that the shape I draw is in fact the shape of my eyebrow and not a weird upside down McDonald's sign or something. And I've just come to accept that both eyebrows aren't going to look the same. So then I go back in with the pen, this felt tip pen by Milani, and I use small strokes just to blend in the areas where my hair is a little sparse. And I do the same thing on the other side. Then I take the other side of the crayon and just remove a little bit of the product, just kind of dust it out a little bit so it looks more natural. Then I take this dark brown eyeliner pencil that I found at the bottom of my makeup bag and go ahead and just outline the top of my lids and underneath. Then I just kind of blend it out using this other random brush of mine, and that just kind of makes it look a little more natural. So one of my favorite steps is to contour, and I use this Smahsbox contouring palette for deep skin tones. So the first part that I contour is underneath my jawbone. Just right in the corner I use the darkest color. Then I use the blush and I use a sweeping motion on the apples of my cheeks. And then I use the lightest shade, and that's what I use to dust off that extra concealer. So the shade kind of helps make the concealer not look so white or ashy. And I just use a nice sweeping motion to get the concealer off. And I do that on underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and just everywhere I had applied that concealer and the setting powder. And then just to finish off my eyes, I use this mascara from Maybelline. And not much to say here other than that I typically apply 2 coats of mascara. The first coat are all around my eye, and then the second coat in the corners of my eye to make my eyes appear just a little bit more wider. And then as an extra step, I just contour the sides of my nose. And then I take the Too Faced palette. It's a bronzer, and I apply that to my cheeks. And then this Crayon from Burt's Beeswax. It's a really natural color. And I use that on my lips, and I just smooth it into my lips just to make it really seamless. And there you have it. That's my no makeup tutorial for you guys. This is the look that I like to do on all the pics you've seen. This is probably the makeup look I did. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks! Catch you in the next video. Bye!